Would you be comfortable your wife being the breadwinner of your family?
Who is a breadwinner? And why does it even matter? Yes, now the answer has been simple. The breadwinner is the one who brought home the money, which is usually the man. But I want to talk about what breadwinning actually is and why it still sparks debate in today's world. Traditionally, the breadwinning rule was clear cut. The man works, goes out, and earns income, and by extension, held authority in the household, while the woman kept the home functional and managed house duties. In many ways, this provided stability and kept everything going smoothly. The rules were defined. As time progressed, we've come to understand that this locked people in boxes.
Yes, I have a problem being the breadwinner because a woman is not supposed to provide. A man is supposed to be the head and not the tail.
Because as the husband, you're meant to be, it's everywhere that you're meant to be the breadwinner of the family.
The women are encouraged to be financially dependent, and the men are pressurized into doing more and being more than they can handle. Just like that, the whole breadwinning thing became about power, identity, and control. Fast forward to today's world where there are dual income households, where there's co-parenting, where partners are even juggling multiple income streams. It seems like the old definition of breadwinning is slowly dissolving. But the truth is that society is yet to catch up.
We are upgrading everything else but our marriage.
In many cultures still active, the woman is stigmatized for earning more than her husband. In fact, many people's egos or many men's egos will be bruised if their woman is providing more or even earning more than them. Men who stay at home are judged and stigmatized. It seems like the shift is happening, but the mind is still lagging.
This money thing can actually build you or kill you. Money is as innocent as can be. It's actually a tool to help us live better.
Now we know that money has emotional weight. We also know that one of the struggles of humanity is tying self-worth to whether they are able to provide financially or otherwise for themselves or people that they care about. This is why I can understand that when roles are reversed or when one partner earns more, it starts to breed tension. Thing is, I see it for what it is. Breadwinning is just a role, a societal role that we have put ourselves under. And it's crazy how it's not just about providing now, it is about status, it is about power, about being in a family and one person's contribution is seen as more valuable than another person's contribution. Juggling the expectation to always provide, even if it costs them their peace of mind. That's crazy. In my opinion, it is appalling that male breadwinning is still seen in some places as the only legitimate way to run a household. It's how progressive we claim the world to be. Cultural expectations should be the least of a family unit's worries.
I would want to be the breadwinner.
Being the breadwinner, I can't be the breadwinner. Like, paying for all this will not be appropriate when the man is around. What would he be doing? It wouldn't be right.
Let me digress a little and talk about marriage. Marriage is a partnership, right? We know this, between two individuals that have decided to come together to create their community where there is mutual respect, love, communication, unity, and all those nice words. So why then is it a battle on who should provide and who should do other stuff?
Your wife being the breadwinner, I don't know, it comes with this kind of, I don't know, in Hausa we call it goody.
Sometimes a woman will feel as if she's, on top of a wall. She would like to maltreat the husband, all that kind of a thing.
Just imagine how chaotic it would be when children grow up like now we have adult children. They bring in more money and they say, by the way, dad and mom dislodged, we are the leaders.
You see, when breadwinning becomes a battle in the family, you get power struggles, you get resentment, you get silent competition. This is sad because now we are limiting ourselves to roles. That family is on their way to losing because breadwinning is now seen as a contest instead of a partnership. Personally, I don't think it's about redefining breadwinning because as a single person, I know, and as a married person, you know that providing for a family is not just about money. There's a lot that goes into it. Emotional labor, physical effort, mental presence. Holding the family together is also breadwinning.
If the way you're treating your spouse with money today, if the circumstances were turned around, would you willingly, gladly, and happily receive the same treatment?
Let's just say this is a wake-up call to stop trying to keep score and start working as a team. We know these things. Communication is important. Talking openly about finances are enough to prevent small issues from becoming deep cracks. But somehow, we just choose to not think about them.
You're supposed to have a conversation with the person you want to get married. Or will you be okay with this?
While a lot of this work needs to be done like as a unit, you and your partner, I also feel like a big part of it needs to be tackled individually. Most especially before you take that route of wanting to start a family, wanting to pledge your life to another person. Because there is a lot of having to deny yourself, compromise, and all of that once you say you want to go into a long-term relationship with someone. So why not do all that work, settle all of that with yourself so that it comes a little easier when you are with this person? So instead of the question being who should be the breadwinner, I feel it should be how do we win together as a family? Because at the end of the day, breadwinning is not about one person carrying the load. It's actually about what everyone brings to the metaphorical table.